Hey everybody, now we're going to do a foam rolling routine. So you've done your high intensity workout, you're going to be very fatigued and those muscles are going to be tight. So we're going to be rolling deep tissue now on the foam roller. This is great for getting rid of lactic acid buildup and also massaging those deep tissues that you don't get with stretching. Always do the foam roll routine before you stretch. So first of all, I'm doing the upper back. I'm laying the mass of my torso over the foam roller and I'm slowly rolling up and down. The foam roller is in the center of my back. I've got my arms stretched out side by side and I'm rolling up and down. You're gonna feel some pain through that back as we roll all of that muscle tissue that's just been worked. We're getting rid of any lactic acid and we're helping loosen the muscles. Number one cause of injuries and strains is tight muscles. We don't want that to happen, so foam rolling is crucial. We now move on to the glutes. So I'm sitting on the foam roller and I'm just moving up and down. I'm moving up towards the coccyx and then back right to the bottom of the glutes, just where the hamstring starts. Okay, so a small movement, but just moving up and down, massaging those glutes. Okay, now I'm going to do right on the side of the glute, because when we sit down, a lot of the muscle goes off to either side. So by putting one leg over the other and turning sideways slightly, you're going to feel it right in those glute muscles as you turn slightly to the side and just roll up and down. And you can see by my face, this is quite uncomfortable. They get very tight, the glutes, so it's really important you go over this area. You want to roll each area as long as you feel necessary, at least 20 to 30 seconds on each movement, but you can spend up to 5 minutes rolling a certain area if it's particularly tender. So now I'm switching sides, I'm just massaging. Up and down, just really getting in any sore spots. Okay, now I'm moving on and we're gonna roll the hamstrings now. So I'm sitting on the foam roller, I'm rolling right to the bottom, just above the knee, the back of the kneecap, and then all the way to the bottom of the glutes and the top of the hamstring, okay? Rolling up and down. I've gotta have my weight through the hands and I'm just moving backwards and forwards. You may find this is quite a workout on the arms as well, especially after some HIIT training. But don't worry, persevere with it and it will get easier. So I'm rolling up and down, up and down. Okay, now I'm moving on to the calves. Now the calves, especially up by the back of the knee and right down the bottom by the ankle, there's normally a lot of inflammation, so you should feel some tenderness in there. I know I always do. So really massaging that area through the middle and right up to the top and all the way down to the bottom. If you want to really feel this a bit deeper, you can get someone to press on your shins and just increase the intensity through. So now I'm rolling a little bit lower, I'm just focusing on that area. If you find that you've got a knot in one particular area, you can just hold the foam roller in place and very slowly just massage that area up and down with a really, really slight movement. And you're gonna feel that it will just push through all of that tissue. Now we're moving on to the quads. Okay, so I'm gonna do one leg at a time. I'm gonna lay one leg over the roller onto my elbows, put the other leg out to the side, and then I'm just going to move up and down. So you kind of have to move your arms up and down so that you can move properly and use the leg on the side. But ultimately we're massaging those quads. And the quads take such a beating from squat jumps, lunges, running, sprinting. It's really important that we massage this area. You're going to find that there's probably a lot of tenderness right above the knee. So make sure we really work in that area. Just want you guys to understand that foam rolling can be very, very painful, and that is completely normal. Just persevere with it. You're going to notice the benefits when you move into your stretching routine. You're going to feel looser and you're going to really feel good with your stretching. This is going to improve your mobility, your recovery, your range of movement. So just massaging up and down them quads still. Okay, you just saw me pause there because there was a little knot and a pain point. So I just held it in that area and then massaged through again. Alright, now we're moving on. And this is for the IT bands, which run right down the side of the leg. And this is an area that gets so tight on people because it's not an area we can stretch very well. So this area is so important for you to do with the foam roller. One leg is straight, so on the side of the hip, and then you bring the other leg over and you just roll up and down the IT band, right on the side, all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom, okay, up and down. There's normally a lot of pain in this area, and you just want to get that deep inflammation out of those muscles, get rid of that tightness so you can recover more efficiently. See, I'm holding there because there's a knot, and I'm moving through. Okay, change sides. Exactly the same principles apply. You may find one side is tighter than the other. That happens more often than not. Don't worry about it. Just focus on that tight side and make sure you really get the knots out and really massage it. I often find that after a foam roll session, my legs feel really good. It's a great way of keeping yourself in shape, keeping yourself flexible. You guys are doing so much work on your training and nutrition, and your body's changing, but if you don't do the cool down protocol, you could end up with injuries, which is going to hinder your progress. So make sure you include this routine.